Hi, I'm LeRock, author of the book Fit Anyway, the 9 directives to win at weight loss and change your life forever. Today I'm here to talk about what is the best training method. I get that question thrown at me quite often, with all the different types of training there are out there, whether it be CrossFit, whether it be, high intensity workouts, whether it be yoga, whether it be the old school type workouts like, the Arnold Schwarzenegger day workouts. I get that question asked me quite a bit, which one will I get the best benefit from, because I want to, build big muscles, I want to build them quick, I want to lose fat, and what's the best way for me to do that? So today I'm here to talk to you a little bit about that, and maybe set your mind at ease and get you focused on a way that you can go. When I think about it, for me personally, I do kind of a combination of the high intensity training with the old school stuff, back in the day. That's what I use. But I've seen many other people do calisthenics. I've seen people doing all kinds of stuff and getting really good results. So really, for me, I'm going to give you some guidance on how you should choose the workout that's right for you, the best training method. I think my methods are the best, and a lot of other professionals out there think their methods are the best. The key is to choose one and actually do it. And that's really the key. So to get started, the first tip I would give you on the best training methods for you is the one that you can do consistently, on a consistent basis. So whether it be, going to the gym or some other physical activity, like I've said before, something you enjoy, that you can do it consistently. Meaning, for instance, say you picked a CrossFit training, and you are like I am, you're getting up there in age and you're approaching your 50s or even more, you're over 40, let's say, or you're not in the best shape of your life. Well, ask yourself the question, if I'm going to join like a CrossFit and I'm going to be asked to put myself through some brutal punishment, lifting, heavy weights over my head and jumping all over the place and doing all these hard, tasks, is that something I'm going to be able to do consistently? Or is it something that's going to actually end up injuring you or making you feel so much pain that you give up? So you really got to, my advice there is to start with something that you can do consistently, that isn't going to be too brutal on your body. And then as time goes by and you get stronger and stronger and you find that you are able to do something physical consistently, and I mean that could be even something as simple as walking. If you can do that consistently, say you're a real overweight person. I'm not talking to someone who's just trying to lose like 20, 30 pounds. If someone's trying to lose like 50 to 100 pounds and you're really overweight and your ankles are swollen, you got high blood pressure, you got diabetes, then choose something like walking to get started. For at least the first month, be easy on yourself, ease your way into it, and see if you consistently do it. For me, if it was just walking and I was overweight, I would aim for like 5 days a week. As you get going into more of a muscle building type program, you want to dial back a little bit, maybe 4 days a week, every other day or something like that, and it allows the body to recuperate and build muscle. The second thing I would advise is do something that gets your heart rate up, thus making your metabolism crank up and thus making you burn more calories. That's really what it's all about. The first thing you should do is control what's coming in your mouth, right? But through eating properly. But when it comes to your training, you want to do something that really revs you up. So as you're getting, and I'm not talking to the people that I was just talking about where they're just walking, but people that are ready for the next step, you want to do something that gets you breathing, that gets your oxygen going. And I'm not talking about running on an elliptical trainer or a treadmill or something aimlessly that's boring and you'll end up quitting on anyhow. But something that really keeps your heart rate up. For instance, what I do in my training, it's like I said, it's a combination of the high intensity training and the old school bodybuilding training. And what I do is I do a lot of supersets. So what is a superset? A superset basically is you do an exercise and without rest, right after you're done that exercise, you hit another exercise for the same body part or sometimes for an opposite body part. But you're doing it consistently, one after the other. And then you rest. And then your next set, same thing. Boom, boom. 2 sets in a row, rest. Next set, 2 in a row again, rest. So that's basically the idea of it, and that's called supersetting. And I do that for all my workouts. And what it does is it takes me from I'm able to work out in about an hour and be done. So I do an hour to an hour and 10 minutes and I'm out of the gym. That means that's it. And my body now is healing and building itself up, and that's when all the real magic takes place, is when you're not in the gym. You know, it's the healing process and the building process. So really advise, do something that's going to get your heart rate up. And why I'm saying this is because some people will pick an activity such as walking and they'll never change, and they'll just keep on doing that expecting great results. The truth of the matter is, if you're not really getting your heart rate up and cranked up on a consistent basis, you're not going to keep your metabolism going fast enough. And that metabolism is your friend. That metabolism is what burns those calories when you're sleeping. And like I said in other videos before, another way of getting the metabolism up is to build muscle. You know, you build muscle, it automatically cranks up your metabolism. So again, be consistent and do something that gets your heart rate up and gets all your fluids pumping and gets the oxygen going. Now, I touched on it, but the third thing I would advise is do something that's going to help you build some muscle. So, you know, you have to do something that will put some load on your body that'll help you build some muscle. And it can just be, again, if it's just if you're overweight or you're out of shape, just body movements are fine. You know, body movements, just squatting with just your body weight, or doing sit-ups or pull-ups or whatever. But you want to do some resistance, because when you're in that state, when you're overweight and you're really heavy and you can't do it, believe it or not, your body is the resistance. The weight of your body is that resistance, and it will help you build muscle. So once you move past that and you start shedding some of the weight, you're going to want to think about something you can do that'll actually help you build muscle, like yoga or working out in the gym or many of the other things that are out there. But the real key is to try to build some muscle, because it will help you lose weight quickly. So the fourth thing that I would advise when picking your training for you, the best training method for you, is do something that you're able to do on your own. In other words, you're not waiting for your girlfriend or your friend at the gym to be there for you to motivate you. Pick something that you can do on your own. It's great if you can find a motivational person that you can hang out with and work out with. That is great. I've had that before in the past. But what I've found over time, I've been doing this a long time. Too long. Almost 34 years now. When you're working out, you want to find something that you can do on your own, that you don't have to rely on others. And there's a reason for that. What I found over time is people have their own lives. They'll have their own agendas. And many times you'll get let down. And you'll get used to having them there for you, and it becomes like a crutch. And so you go to the gym, for example, and your partner doesn't show up, so you sit around, you're getting mad because your partner's not there, and you know, oh, why can't they ever be on time? And you start, thinking all these thoughts that are negative in your head. And that does happen. And sometimes people will fall short on you. So what you want to do is, when you're just getting into a workout routine, you're trying to find your best thing, do something you can just do yourself, that you can go in, knock it out consistently, and be done on your own. And then as you get better and better, maybe you might want to have a partner or try to motivate somebody else to get in shape. But that's something to look at down the line. Always be prepared to do this on your own, because it is kind of a one-man type thing. Right now with the boot camps and all the other stuff, the aerobics and all that, everybody's out there to motivate you and bring you up, and that's good stuff. But my advice always is, when you're getting started, just do it on your own. Get yourself motivated, get your body moving, and give yourself, a good starting point. And my fifth and final word of advice when finding your training method, the best one for you, is find something that you have quick and easy access to. What does that mean? To me, that's within 15 minutes tops from where I'm at. And actually, I've gotten it down to a point where my gym is actually, the gym that I work out at, is actually about 3 minutes from my house. And that's intentional. There's a lot of good gyms that I could go to and that I could work out at. There's a couple that are a little bit bigger than mine. I really love my gym though, but if it wasn't close to my house, I would pick the one that's the closest, because that is key. We all know we're all so busy in life, right? Like, we work, we have extracurricular activities, we have family, you name it. And we have a busy, busy life. So if you can make it so that you're only losing like a few minutes to get to the gym, and my advice would be 15 minutes tops. Like aim for 7.5 minutes from your house. So you're doing 15 minutes of travel. And that way you're gonna have a much better chance at getting here. I know what it's like to be sitting on the couch, done a day of work, and go, oh gosh, because I had gym memberships across town, and I've got to drive 25 minutes to get to the gym. Then I'm going to work out for another hour or whatever. And then I'm going to drive another 25 minutes home. I'm not going to have a life. And that's what happens to people. Does it sound familiar? This may be something that's happened to you in the past. So avoid that. That's a really important step, is to make sure the place that whatever you're doing, your dance, your hockey, whatever, that it's close to your home and you can do it consistently. So that was my 5th and final tip. Until we meet again, hope this helped you, hope this served you well, and until we meet again, stay healthy, be happy, and live your life with intention every single day. Hey guys, it's Ethan. I hope you liked that video, because if you did, there are 3 things you can do right now. 1, you can click on subscribe to this channel, and I hope you do, so I can continue to send you free videos every week. 2nd, you can pick up a copy of my brand new book, Fit Anyway, available right now on Amazon. 3rd, you can go to my website, sign up to my newsletter, where I offer free video series, free content that's not available here on YouTube, and also you'll get notifications of any other changes that are happening in my life. Until we meet again, stay healthy, be happy, and live your life with intention every single day.